What's going on, guys? My name's Theatrix and welcome to my complete level 1 to 99 hunter guide. I was unsatisfied with the quality of my previous guide, so this one shows clearly how to get to, start and train every viable method. I'll be showing the best pathways from level 1 to 99, as well as the fastest hunter XP methods in the game. This entire guide works for Iron Men as well. There's now 10 categories when it comes to getting hunter XP. The majority of the methods involve setting up a trap and waiting for prey to be caught. Some involve tracking down an animal or even using an eagle to catch your prey, either in the falconry or in aerial fishing. Hunter is a skill that now can be trained fairly passively with birdhouse runs, and it can also be very profitable with high-level methods giving millions per hour. Hunter potions are readily available on the Grand Exchange, and these are so useful for training since you can boost to use better methods. It's important to keep track of the number of traps that you can set up at a time when you're training. Every 20 levels you can set up one more trap. Increasing the number of traps you have really does increase your XP rate. Also, while you train Hunter, wearing Hunter gear doesn't do anything. Hunter armor is purely cosmetic and won't increase the rate that you catch anything. With a recent update to stop bots, you need to complete the Eagle's Peak quest to use box traps. The quest isn't very long and you get a decent Hunter reward for finishing it. I'm doing things a bit differently in this video. I'm going to start off with summarizing the entire pathway from level 1 to 99, and then I'll go through each method. So first off, every RuneScape account is capable of completing the Varrock Museum quiz, which takes at most 5 minutes and grants 1000 Hunter XP. This boosts you through to level 9. From here, the fastest traditional method is to catch copper longtail birds, although if you're into questing, you can use a hunter potion from 9 to allow you to do the Ascent of Arceus. The other alternative is to train with birdhouses, which requires Bon Voyage, and you can get from 9 to 13 in one birdhouse run with regular birdhouses. I'll be talking lots more about the importance of birdhouses further in the video. From level 12, you can use a hunter potion to boost to 15, allowing you to get ruby harvest butterflies, and I'll be showing a method to get over 25k XP per hour at level 12. Catching solely these butterflies is best to 29, where you can do green salamanders or swamp lizards, which are the fastest until 43, then the falconry catching spotted kebits until 47, then orange salamanders in the desert, and at 59 until 67, red salamanders, then black salamanders until level 80 is the fastest. From 80, there's 4 methods I like to recommend: maniacal monkeys, herbivores, red chinchompers, and black chinchompers. I'm going to show all of those methods in this video. For now, let's cycle back to birdhouses. You need to have completed the Bon Voyage quest to use birdhouses, and the first birdhouse is unlocked at level 5 Hunter. The concept is similar to farming, in that it's a passive way to train, where you set up a trap, wait 50 minutes until it's done, and then you receive the Hunter XP and birds' nests. The average full birdhouse run, so setting it up, takes 1 minute and 20 seconds if you're efficient. There's 4 locations to fill. All 4 locations are easily accessible using the giant mushroom teleportation system, and that only needs you to go through the mushroom once in order to unlock it. Using a dig site pendant found by cleaning finds at the Varrock Museum, you can teleport right next to a mushroom. So you start your run by going to the Verdant Valley, filling the 2 trap locations there, then use the mushroom to the meadows, and there's one slightly north, then run far down south. You can create birdhouses from wooden to redwood through the crafting skill by using a hammer and chisel with logs and a clockwork. On your first birdhouse run, you'll need complete birdhouses, but on every run after that, you'll receive the clockwork back, so you only need to take logs and tools with you. This does mean you'll need the crafting requirement for that type of birdhouse. To speed things up on your run, you can take 1 extra clockwork with you on a new run, and while you're going to the next location, you can make the next birdhouse, making the pickup and placement very fast. After placing a birdhouse, they need to be filled with seeds, and 10 of any hop seed or herb seed works, with hop seeds being the cheapest. The amount of time it takes you to do your birdhouse run really matters. You need to be fast with your birdhouse runs, including the banking time and getting onto what you were doing previously. Otherwise, you're better off doing the other training methods that I'm going to show in this video. In saying that, birdhouses are effectively the fastest hunter method until 80 hunter if you do fast runs. Doing 1 minute and 15-second runs, the effective XP per hour is almost double in most cases. Although at level 73, when you unlock Black Chinchompers, you can get faster XP rates than Magic and Redwood Birdhouses. Alright, so next I'll be showing you how to train every method that I spoke about in order from 1 to 99. The fastest way to level 9 was the Varrock Museum, and every account should be doing this. Doing the quiz gets you 1000 Hunter XP and 1000 Slayer XP from level 1 to level 9. To start it, you have to go to the basement of the Varrock Museum and speak to Orlando. You're asked to answer the quizzes on each display case located on each of the 4 sides of the underground area. RuneLite will automatically show you the correct answer, but if you're playing on mobile or don't want to use RuneLite, the answers are going to be showing up on the screen now and you'll need to pause to read them for each section. Once you've answered all of them correctly, you go back and speak to Orlando and he'll give you 1000 Hunter XP. From level 9, there's 3 pathways I like. Firstly, questing. You can use a Hunter Potion to boost to level 12 and complete the Ascent of Arceus quest, which gives you enough XP straight to level 15. The quest is started at Mori, east of the magic trees in Arceus, and it takes only around 15 minutes to do. Down in the description is a link to Slayer Music's recent quick guide on how to do that quest. Another route from level 9 was birdhouses, and you only need to do 1 birdhouse run from level 9 to 12, and then you do 1 full oak birdhouse run with a Hunter Potion, and that gets you through to level 15, so that will take around 2 hours of time. The pathway that I recommend most though is getting started with traditional hunter training, and you'll be starting with copper longtails. To get started, you should grab a Piscatoris teleport scroll, some stamina potions, hunter potions, coins, and a ring of dueling. Then teleport to Castle Wars using the ring. Make your way to the Yanil Hunter Shop, and here you can buy a bird snare, butterfly net, and fill the rest of your inventory with butterfly jars, which are very hard to get on the Grand Exchange. Next, you need to head to the Piscatoris Hunter area, and the easiest way there is using the teleport scroll. Alternatively, you can use the AKQ fairy ring, a spirit tree, to the Grand Tree and walk, or teleport to Ardi or Barbarian Assault and walk from there. Make your way slightly south of the fairy ring teleport icon, and here at a group of trees there's 5 or 6 copper longtails circling around. Set up a bird snare and wait until a bird is trapped. You'll be likely to fail quite a few times, and you'll need to catch 11 copper longtails to get to level 12. From level 12, you can use a hunter potion to level 15 to get ruby butterflies. Directly east of the trees we were just training at, there'll be 4 or 5 butterflies flying around. They're pretty hard to click on, but you can make it a lot easier by tagging them with RuneLite. You hold shift and right click on them and there's a tag option. In this small area, there's 3 butterfly spawns, so by using your hunter pot, boost to 15, have a stamina potion, and you can constantly run around and catch each one as they spawn. You can start moving on to the next one as soon as the butterfly appears in your inventory, so to get the max XP rate, you'll need to be pretty focused. At only level 15 or 12, you'll get up to 25k XP per hour. You should continue doing this through to level 29, which should only take you 25 minutes. You'll need to get pretty good with clicking because removing the butterflies from your inventory is a little bit tricky. At level 27 or at level 24, if you use a hunter potion, you can do the Eagle's Peak quest, which takes around 20 minutes and gives 2.5k hunter XP. Aside from the XP, it allows you to use box traps, which you'll definitely want down the track if you're going for 99. If you start the quest at 27, you'll end up at 29 Hunter, which unlocks the next training method, Swamp Lizards. Lizards are caught with net traps, so you'll need rope and small fishing nets. I recommend getting at least 20 of these in your bank. To catch green salamanders or swamp lizards, you need to go southeast of Canifis. The fastest way there is to use the BKR fairy ring and run east. Alternatively, you can buy a Salve Graveyard teleport tablet from the Grand Exchange, or teleport to Kirill using Ancient Magics. At low levels, you'll be aggressive to the snails in the area, and there's some ghasts around you that will damage you from time to time. So at a low level, you'll need some food with you. With 29 Hunter, you can only place 2 traps, so your XP rate will cap at around 37k XP per hour. Once you reach level 40 and can place 3 traps, your XP goes up to 50k per hour at high concentration. It's a good idea to move in front of the trap when you see a swamp lizard going into it, because you can only replace a trap when you're standing on the tile opposite of the tree. That saves you walking around after dismantling it. So you should catch these until 43, and at level 43, you unlock spotted kebits in the Piscatoris falconry. By paying 500 GP, you can rent a falcon, which you can use to target the kebits in a fenced off area. Depending on how focused you are, you can get up to 55k XP per hour at level 43, and the biggest tip I can give you for the falconry is to only catch kebits that are near your player, and you can run next to a kebit before you catch it to reduce the distance. You do this to lower the amount of flying time for your falcon, because you'll notice that sending your falcon a long distance takes much longer to get the kebit and then come back. It's a good idea again to tag the kebits, and you'll find that they have specific spawn locations, so you can camp at a location with 2 spawns and consistently train there. At 47, you unlock orange salamanders, which are located east of the Shantae Pass in the Caridian Desert. The fastest ways there are using a necklace of passage teleport to the Eagle area or a desert amulet teleport. Again, with salamanders, you'll need nets and ropes, and since these ones are in the desert, you'll need some water skins and desert clothing to protect yourself from the heat. Desert clothing, including the boots, dramatically helps with desert heat, and you can bring a knife along to cut the nearby cacti for water, or use the humidify spell on the lunar spellbook. Alternatively, you can teleport out and bank for more water skins. Through from 47 to 59 Hunter, you can get up to and over 65k XP per hour with good focus. At 59, you can catch red salamanders, and at level 60, you have the ability to set up 4 traps, so I recommend taking Hunter potions so you can do that. The red salamanders are located near the Urania altar. You can use the dueling ring to castle wars and walk north, an Orania teleport on the lunar spellbook, or a good way there is by using a spirit tree to the Khazad battlefield, then walk west. You should train at the western hunter spot, focusing mainly on these 3 traps, and then run to the 4th trap down south when there's nothing going on with the 3 main ones. With 4 traps, you can easily achieve 100k XP per hour, and you can get higher with more focus. It really helps if you bring along Graceful or have a high agility level for more run energy. At 67, you unlock Black Salamanders, which are located in the wilderness near the Green Dragons and the Hill Giants. The fastest way there is to use a burning amulet to the Chaos Temple, and then run northeast. Black Salamanders are under level 30 wilderness, meaning it is possible to teleport out, but it's very unlikely to get PK'd since you barely will be risking anything. You can get up to and over 150,000 XP per hour as long as you're utilizing as many traps as possible. In the wilderness, you can place 1 extra trap, so with level 67 through to 80, you can place 5 instead of 4. To be the most efficient, you should be clicking onto the next trap or clicking to set up the trap while you're doing the previous one. You can see my character can start the next action earlier than when the animation finishes, so don't wait for it. Black Salamanders are the fastest XP in the game until 80 Hunter, where other methods become faster. So from 80, there's 4 best options that I recommend. And keep in mind, you should still be doing birdhouses as well as these. The 4 methods are red chins, black chins, herbivores, and maniacal monkeys. You unlock red chinchompers at level 62 Hunter, but it's highly recommended to wait until 80 Hunter, where you can place 5 box traps at once, and the catch rate is much higher. To catch chinchompers, you need to complete the Eagle's Peak quest to use box traps. Red chinchompers can be found in the new Gwyneth Hunter area in Prif Dinis, and more easily in the Feldip Hills, where you can use a Feldip Hills teleport scroll or the AKS fairy ring. The red chinchompers can be found near the hunter icon on the map, or if you do the Western Province's hard diary, you can access the red chinchomper hunting ground, where the dungeon icon is. Inside here, there's a lot more chinchomper spawns, and the normal area is crowded with bots and other players. Normally training at reds at 62 Hunter, you'll get under 100k XP per hour, which is not worth it. At level 80, you'll get about 140k XP per hour, but using tick manipulation to set up your box traps, you'll get about 20% more XP per hour, boosting you to an average of 170k XP per hour and even higher at higher levels. This is what I mean by tick manipulation. Placing a box trap normally, there's a period of time where it's on the ground and then turns into an active trap. After you place a trap, you'll notice that the next traps that you place will pop up a lot faster. This same thing occurs when you use herb tar or fletch a teak log and then place a trap. So this means by either herb tarring or fletching a teak log, you can start that fast placing cycle, and then the next traps will be placed a lot faster. All the way through from 80 to 99 Hunter, you'll make about 65 mil from red chinchompers, making it a great way to get to 99 for both profit and XP. At 73, you can catch black chinchompers, although again having 80 helps for the extra box trap. Black chins are located in the wilderness, southwest of Lava Dragon Isle. The fastest way to them is using a wilderness obelisk in your house to the level 35 one, or you can use a Rev Cave Telly, Burning Ami to the Lava Maze, or Games Necklace to Corp and run north. Since black chinchompers are in the wilderness, you can place one more trap. Since black chins are so expensive, PKers are always hunting you down. So this means you'll need to be banking every 50 to 100 chins, and you'll want to take high tank gear like the Din's Bulwark and Phoenix necklaces. You should again be using herb tar or fletching to set up traps faster. The average XP rate for black chinchompers varies a lot depending on how often you get PK'd, but these are the average XP rates that you can expect. If you bring an ult to shoot any of the chins that run away from your traps, you can get upwards of 280k XP per hour. Normally catching black chins gets you about 150k XP per hour when you unlock them, therefore black salamanders are still faster until about level 80. Going through to 99 catching black chinchompers makes you 110 mil as long as you never die from 80. From both red and black chinchompers you can get a pet, and the chance of getting a pet through to level 99 is actually better at red chinchompers since you'll catch quite a few more of them on the way to 99. Another method that you unlock at 80 Hunter is tracking herbivores on Fossil Island. To do this, you need to have completed the Bone Voyage quest, and you can catch them around the Mushroom Meadow area. With stamina potions and some focus, you can get up to 150k XP per hour. And on top of that, you'll get an extra 10k Herblore XP per hour when you're harvesting the herbivores. Using Runelight is strongly recommended because it shows you the entire trail of where to click and where to start tracking a herbivore. While you're catching them, you also have a chance of getting the Herbie Pet, which has a 1 in 6,500 drop rate. Another method is catching maniacal monkeys, and this requires almost full completion of Monkey Madness 2 and 60 Hunter. The method is in Crux Dungeon, and you can bypass all of the obstacles by using Crux Gree and climbing the monkey bars near the entry. You then enter the wall nearby and can go mount on a stunted demonic gorilla. By using bananas as bait, you can catch these guys for 1000 Hunter XP per monkey. There's also a 1 in 5,000 chance of getting a monkey tail, which is quite valuable. You should bring along bones to bananas runes, or baskets of bananas. You can pick up bones everywhere around the floor, however you can't use magic while you're in a gree, so you need to dismount and then go outside, take off the gree, and then cast the spell. What I really like about this method is it's far less click intensive than the other methods. So the 4 best options were red chinchompers, black chinchompers, herbivores, and maniacal monkeys. These are the pros and cons for each. Red chins are the fastest method in a safe area, although without the Western Hard Diary, you'll be competing with a lot of bots. Black chinchompers are the fastest method in the game and are also the most profitable one to 99. Herbivores offer benefits more for Iron Men, in that you get a lot of herbs on the way to 99 Hunter, helping in your herblore training. And maniacal monkeys should be done if you prefer AFK training. Each catch of a maniacal monkey gives the equivalent XP of a full U birdhouse, although the XP per hour isn't quite as good. I'd like to remind you to do your birdhouse runs, especially if you aren't a fan of long hard grinds or you're an Iron Man, because birdhouses have made a way to slowly chip away at your hunter level without really thinking about it much. Birdhouses are also essential for getting lots of tree seeds for farming as an Iron Man. At very high hunter levels, you can make loads of money from implings, like dragon, crystal, or lucky implings. Simply having 99 hunter lets you be open to those impling opportunities. You can randomly stumble into hundreds of K. The hunter skill cape at 99 offers a neat feature as well. It gives 5 teleports to either the red chinchomper hunter area or the black chinchompers. Anyways, I hope you learned something interesting in my updated hunter guide. This is the best pathway that I could find from 1 to 99. I put a lot of time and effort into this one, so I hope you guys like it. A huge thank you to Thurko for his help with tick manipulation and high efficiency hunter, and a massive thank you to the Monterey for a huge hand as well. If you want to see the full 1 to 99 overview again, you can go back to the start of this video where I gave a quick rundown of the entire guide. If you aren't a subscriber to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.